I look really gross because I just got home from school and I have to get ready for work, so this is going to be a shorter video. I guess that's what happens when YouTube doesn't pay your bills. Hey guys, it's Taylor. This week's theme was story time. I'm going to tell actually two-ish stories. Basically, both of these stories are how I met three of my YouTube idols, I guess. The first idol that I met was Ryan Minaj. I met him a year ago today at the One Direction on the Road Again tour in Chicago. As soon as I heard that Ryan was getting tickets or got tickets for this show, I freaked out instantly because I already had my tickets and I had been wanting to meet him for so long. I love him so much. Like, he is me. Like, he gets me on a level that I don't understand. I just love him so much because I feel like we're the same person, basically, and I don't know, he's just great. I saw him tweet that he was going to be in a certain section, so I made sure to remember that section. Like, I screenshotted it on Twitter and everything. This makes me sound like a stalker. I made my way to the section that he was sitting in when I got to the arena, but I was sitting in a completely different section on the other side of the arena, so I had to figure out exactly what section he was going to be in, and I waited there for 30 minutes, and I thought that he wasn't going to show up, or I had the wrong section. Like, I was doubting myself so much, and my friend who was there with me, I told her about it and told her how excited I was. She knew how much that he means to me. So I had my back turned because I brought posters or something and I was gonna set them down on the ground so I didn't have to hold them, and then all of a sudden my friend Erica like freaked out, so I turned around and like Ryan was like right there in front of me, and it was so exciting. Like, I freaked out so much because I love him so much, and like the fact that he was a real person in front of me just made it like so real, and like I've cried. I feel like I made him really uncomfortable, but I guess that's already done. So I hugged him, and like his hugs are the best hugs in the world, I'm telling you. Like, if you could hug a person, please go hug Ryan, because he gives the most warming hugs and they feel so great, and I just love him. He also smelled really good, so that was a bonus. Anyway, I was freaking out. I was telling him I love him, and every time that I told him I loved him, he made sure to make a point to tell me that he loves me back, and it was just, I don't know, it just made me really happy. And so I took a selfie with him, which I'll put somewhere on the screen, and it's obviously older because it was a year ago and I still have my brown hair, but I cherish that picture. It's on my binder at school, so it reminds me of how happy I was in that moment because I hate school. The second time was actually recently on my 16th birthday, where I met my other two YouTube idols. They were Colleen, Call is Cool, and then Nikki, her friend, which I love Nikki so much. She was so nice. And so was Colleen. Colleen was such a sweetheart. They were both so sweet. They were both the sweetest people ever. Oh my gosh. So I went up to Colleen and I was like, oh my gosh, I love you. And she's like, oh, I love you too, and pulled me into a hug. And then she was like, I love your hair. And I was like, thanks. I had a tiara on because it was my birthday, and she was like, is this a tiara? And I was like, yeah, it's my birthday. And she looked at me and she was like, happy birthday. And it was just really cute, and she's such a precious little bean, and I love her. And then I took a picture with Nikki actually before I took a picture with Colleen, and she took a picture with me and she was like, do I look like a rat? Probably. And I said, that's okay, me too. And we both started laughing, and we just talked about the concert like before, because it was a 5 Sauce concert, before I went and met Colleen, and it was just so sweet, and I love them both so much, and it was just great. Like, even talking about both of these situations makes me so happy, and I'm really glad that this week was Storytime week, because today just so happens to be like a year ago I met Ryan, and it's just really happy, and I'm really happy that I got to have these opportunities, because I know that people don't, and it really sucks that people don't. And I wish every person who feels as strongly as I do, like really happy about certain people, I hope that those people get to meet those people, because it is honestly the greatest feeling in the entire world. I'm just really happy for these opportunities. I know I keep repeating myself and everything like that, but I just really am, and I don't want people to think that I'm bragging or anything, because I know that this is a privilege to have. So I really hope that everyone gets to meet their sunshines, because I know that I've met some of mine, and I hope to meet the rest of mine soon in life, and it's just a great feeling. Everyone's links and everything, as usual, will be in the description. I will talk to you guys next Tuesday. Bye!